as Tiffany spoke, we went to high school together. I had my liver transplant over 18 years ago. I became very ill. I had a common cold. So I would go to work every day, and I would sit in my office, close the door, because I felt very fatigued. Close the door, put my head down, and if it was 8:30, I would wake up, it'd be noon. All that time would have passed, and I had no idea that just putting my head down, I'd wake up, it was hours later. So as time went on, I went to the doctor, and the doctor drew blood, and he says, well, you have the flu. So they gave me an antibiotic. I went home and took the antibiotic, but I couldn't take it for some reason, for whatever reason. Well, I always say it was God. I couldn't take the medicine. I went back because I was so fatigued and I couldn't hold anything in my stomach. Throwing up, they sent me home with a medication called Compuzine, which, stops a nauseated stomach. Got back home, and that didn't work. I kept going to work, and I was always hungry, wanted to eat some food. So they would prepare the food for me, but I never ate it. So, as time went on, my husband began to say, something's wrong. Let's go back to the doctor. I went to the doctor drew blood, and he did a urine test. I went home, and I believe this had to be January 2nd or 3rd, because I recall my family having a party after, having guests over after New Year's. And I requested that someone make me some soup. So I never had the soup, because from that point on, I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up again until January 27th of 1998. I woke up, I had a liver transplant. And I had no idea, I'd never heard of liver transplants. At that time, 18 years ago, liver transplants were very new. However, they had been performing them over 20 years or longer, at that time. So it wasn't a perfected thing. It was done, but it wasn't perfected because medications had not advanced to the point that they are now. My liver transplant is totally different from what her transplant was just a year ago. So we had 2 different types of surgeries, 2 different types of medications, also 2 different types of ways to take care of ourselves. A lot of people don't know that liver health is vital to everyday living. As African Americans, we abuse our liver so much. How? By drinking, eating, smoking cigarettes. Those are the main 3 ways that we destroy our organ. I didn't smoke, I didn't drink, and I certainly didn't have a problem with food. So what happened? Well, a few months, well, not a few months, but a few weeks before that. At that particular time, I worked for a very prestigious law firm. I drank coffee from 7 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon before I would have ever even eaten a bite of food. Because I was busy. We have busy lives. We work. That's stress on the organ. Organ really can't take a lot of things that we do to it, so it affects our bodies in other ways. That's why when most transplant patients are transplanted, other issues in the body causes the liver not to perform. The liver may be well, it may be whole and perfect, but you've got so many other issues in your body, the liver fails from trying to perform in so many other capacities because we're sick. So I went to a party from my office. They had shrimp flowing everywhere. When you're working for prestigious law firms, they got those big shrimp that you can hold in your palm. One of them, So I had one that night, or 2 maybe. But